Have you ever wondered what made the modern world tick? What were the sparks of genius that shaped humanity's destiny? Well, you're in luck. Today on the Top 10 Vault, we're diving deep into the greatest game changers of all time. From ancient breakthroughs to cutting-edge marvels, these are the inventions that took us from caves to skyscrapers. So, buckle up, because this countdown is about to blow your mind. Let's get started with number 10. The wheel. Invented around 3500 BCE, this round little wonder kickstarted civilization as we know it. From transporting goods to chariot races, eat your heart out, Ben-Hur, the wheel made life faster, easier, and a lot less about dragging heavy things. And here's a fun fact. The first wheels weren't used for transportation. They were potter's wheels. Imagine ancient artisans spinning clay into pots and bowls, marveling at the magic of this invention. As time passed, the wheel evolved to transform transportation and machinery, paving the way for everything from bicycles to modern vehicles. Let's give a round of applause for this ancient MVP. At number 9, you have the printing press. Now, let's roll into the 15th century, where Johannes Gutenberg gave us the printing press. This invention wasn't just a game changer, it was a world changer. Suddenly, knowledge wasn't limited to the elite. Books became as accessible as TikTok videos, fueling revolutions, literacy, and Harry Potter, centuries later, of course. The printing press democratized information, sparking the European Renaissance, and laid the foundation for the scientific revolution. Imagine a world without printed books, newspapers, or even memes. Gutenberg's invention reminds us of the power of spreading ideas far and wide. For number 8, you have electricity. Here's a shocker. Electricity didn't just appear out of nowhere. While Ben Franklin had his famous kite experiment, it took brilliant minds like Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison to harness it. Electricity powers our homes, phones, and yes, this very video. Life wouldn't be the same without light bulbs, computers, or refrigerators. It's hard to overstate the impact of electricity. It's the backbone of modern life. From powering entire cities to charging your smartwatch, electricity keeps the world buzzing with possibilities. In the 7th position, you have the telephone. Thank Alexander Graham Bell for making communication so easy. Invented in 1876, the telephone brought people closer, regardless of distance. Gone are the days of living in a world where sending a message meant writing a letter and waiting weeks for a reply. Today, the telephone has evolved into the smartphone, a device that's practically an extension of our hands. It's not just for calls anymore, it's our camera, GPS, and social media portal. Bell's invention set the stage for a communication revolution that's still evolving. In number 6, you have the internet. Speaking of modern obsessions, let's talk about the internet. Born in the late 20th century as a way to connect military computers, the internet quickly grew into a global network that transformed how we live. Need to settle a debate? Google it? Want to binge-watch cat videos? You're covered. The internet is the backbone of our digital age, enabling online shopping, social media, remote work, and so much more. It's hard to imagine a world without it, where information and entertainment weren't just a click away. Thank you, Internet, for keeping us informed and entertained. At 5, you have antibiotics. In 1928, Alexander Fleming stumbled upon penicillin, and humankind collectively said, "Thanks for saving our lives." Antibiotics revolutionized medicine, turning once deadly infections into mere inconveniences. Before antibiotics, something as simple as a cut could be life-threatening. Today, they're the reason a small scratch doesn't mean game over. From curing infections to enabling complex surgeries, antibiotics have given us the upper hand in the fight against disease. So, here's to you, Dr. Fleming, the ultimate lifesaver. At number 4, you have airplanes. To infinity and beyond. Okay, maybe not quite that far, but the Wright brothers' first flight in 1903 brought the human race to the skies. Airplanes have shrunk our big world, making far-off lands just a flight away. Traveling across the globe in hours instead of months, air travel has revolutionized tourism, trade, and even disaster relief efforts. Plus, they gave us window seat selfies and those tiny bags of peanuts. Truly groundbreaking, the airplane is a testament to humanity's dream of soaring high. At number 3, you have the computer. Where would we be without computers? From room-sized machines in the 1940s to the sleek laptops of today, Computers have revolutionized everything: work, play, and even dating. They've transformed industries, powered space exploration, and made global communication instantaneous. Life would be boring without emails, video games, or online shopping. Computers are also the brains behind our smart devices, and the reason you're watching this countdown. Computers, we bow before your silicon might for making the impossible possible. At number 2, you have vaccines. Edward Jenner's smallpox vaccine in 1796 was the OG of life-saving shots. Since then, vaccines have wiped out diseases and extended human lifespans by decades. Think about it. Diseases like smallpox and polio once terrorized humanity, but vaccines have turned the tide. Whether it's polio, measles, or COVID-19, vaccines are humanity's secret weapon. They've saved millions of lives and continue to protect us from pandemics. Cheers to science for keeping us alive and thriving. And finally, the ultimate invention, fire. Yes, we're going old school, back to the cavemen days. Fire gave us warmth, protection, and cooked food. It's the OG invention that laid the foundation for everything else on this list. Imagine a world without barbecues, candles, or campfires. Boring. Fire was humanity's first tool for survival and a catalyst for progress. It's the spark that started it all, literally. From cooking food for the first time to the idea of using light in the dark. And there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 inventions that changed the world. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting unlock from the top 10 vault.